Flame in the dark.
An innocent woman jailed.
Strange. The captain doesn't strike me as a petty tyrant.
Helen is right. The truth lies down there, somewhere. I suspect Deborah is at it again.
Alright, so the main mission is to flame in the dark, go back towards the mine, which we were just at. But I'm gonna complete this one over here, and there's another haunting case here as well. Yeah, I'm gonna do some haunting cases, and I want to get this iron as well, and hand it back in. This is Pennington's? This is Pennington's, my bad. Remember where the hell I entered from. There we go. I'll just leave the gates open.
I mean,
Store.
as wolf belts go, it's
Fernando's?
more than enough of them. Folk in Boston are not short of wolf belts. What do I do with this?
You're a merchant. Sell it.
I'd sell sunshine to the Spanish, but that is not the problem. We've more than enough wool. And we'll talk.
A bear?
I could get 20 pieces of it for a bear pelt, if it were in good condition. I'll pay you half that.
Half of 40 is...
I'm so pleased you thought of it.
An excellent plan indeed. I see only one problem. There is no bear. Not out here. They're all gone. Gone to Boston, perhaps, to sell their pelts.
Well then, when they return, they shall be naked and rich, and I shall sell them wolf. Good day, sir. Nathaniel Sath.
Mr. Sather remains to be seen.
We see precious few new...
Tell me about yourself.
I'm from Boston. Out the music.
What are you doing here?
I'm the shop boy. When I came with them to New Eden, and it took me on when I...
Alright.
You have a...
I thought it was a person I need to talk to.
Huh?
You say that.
What?
The captain. His depth of experience is but wish. I'd put her in charge if I could. She's bright. People here are...
More
It's cool. Boston isn't...
You can...
No Ferdinando here.
Hey, finding even more Bibles. Yeah, there's more than 5. So, God, if this is a continuation quest where you're just gonna keep finding Bibles, I'm gonna be pissed.
Could the shop be here?
Knock and find out.
Closed. Are we in the right... Anyone home? No one.
Papers in Miller's name. We're in the right place.
Keep looking. What is this?
A sanza. It's a musical instrument.
Oh.
It's Bantu, from southern Africa.
Vardy reads English extensively.
Well, nobody's perfect.
He's organised.
Disorganized traders lose money.
He's making protective amulets.
He's making useless trinkets.
And he works hard to keep it away.
What is he afraid of? What don't we know? Let's search the store. Spectral traces around his bed. Rebecca, I presume.
This may explain the wreath.
Going to the store. Locked chest back here as well. Gotta remember that.
Surprisingly high quality wares.
Can't be many left. He's doing surprisingly well for himself.
Where did he get the inventory?
Rebecca's will. She was rich. She left him the lot.
That's where he got the inventory.
No. The list matches his sales record.
Touch my money and I'll drop you. What are you doing here? Thieving, no doubt.
I'm no thief, Mr. Miller. I'm the Banisher. I brought Helen Priest back to the fort.
A banisher. Thieves lie. How do you know my name?
'Tis my business to know. Red McCraith.
If you are a banisher of ghosts, I have business for you. I'll pay.
Aye. I know about Rebecca. It was she who sent me to find you. She worries for you. Says she loves you.
The English have a word for that. Hogshite.
If not for love, why did she bequeath you her fortune?
Whichever. It matters not. You're a banisher. It is your job to get rid of her. Can you not just do your work?
Easy, Mr. Miller. Now, I'll need to examine Rebecca's belongings.
I sold them. All of them.
You did? To who?
I don't know. People. I wrote it down. In the register. Read it if you wish.
2 recent sales to the blacksmith and to Ingersoll's store.
A storekeeper hears much. What do you hear, Mr. Miller?
I'm a busy man.
Oh, it's just a...
He has no problem with me. He respected Rebecca's wishes. He gave me what was mine. My freedom. And when them who saw different complained,
What think you?
I don't think of Ellen Priest. I step. Look around. Have you? I don't know what you.
Oh, fuck me.
I don't know what you.
What you got?
Now my.
Oh, please. Yeah.
You've put quite the effort into protecting your home, haven't you?
You poked about my house without my say-so.
I know my business. So out of generosity, here's the truth. None of it works. Not the wreath, not the amulet. None of it works. Pretty though.
His brooch is working.
It works. She hasn't come back. I can sleep now.
Oh, the visits in your sleep.
Yes, the visits in my sleep. I hear her calling, whispering my name. I wake to find her at my bedside. Our eyes meet. She stares. She won't leave me alone. She's an Akishi, a demon. Banish her. I'll pay you.
I need a job. I accept. Farewell to you, Mr. Miller, sir.
You know where to find me. If you're buying, I'm selling.
Ingersoll's store and the blacksmith. Noted.
He'd sold it all. Everything she'd owned. And fast.
Yeah.
Why the hurry?
If we track her things down, perhaps they'll tell us.
A note?
Let's see.
Ferdinando was a slave. She was his owner.
She kept that quiet, as if it were of no consequence. We know where to go. The barrack room.
I have the barrack keys, don't I? Or some sort of keys. I have the artillery key. Cool. Finding every Bible in the game now. Just...
I sense the vivid. The quill resonates. An echo, perhaps.
I only recognize my name in the list.
Distant family, but I can't disinherit them.
I would never ask you that. To have met you is already more than I ever expected. If I was to lose you, God forbids, I'd cherish all that reminds me of you.
If you were to lose me, all that I own would now be yours.
He claimed not to love her. Why lie?
Maybe he did once, and now he doesn't.
Let's see what he has to say about it.
Oh, it's the shadow.
Banisher?
Rebecca was in love with you. The feeling was not mutual. True?
I was her pet. A dog nuzzling its master, hoping she might loosen its leash. She loved me, she said. I allowed her to think I loved her back. I sat up and begged and let her pet me. I was a very good boy.
You gulled her, then took advantage.
To a slave, a crumb of freedom tastes like a loaf. You'd have done no different. And I'd do the same again.
Fair enough. He's a slave trying to get free.
When you faked your feelings for Mistress Argrave, you gained much more than freedom. Rebecca made you rich.
As she lay dying, Rebecca Hardgrave gave me my freedom. Before that, I was her slave.
How very romantic.
If it weren't for the captain, the good people of New Eden would have let me die too. Enough chitter-chatter. Perhaps you should get back to work. What am I paying you for?
You're paying for this. This is the work. But I get the feeling it's the result that interests you, not the method. You want me to finish the job, then the story must be told. The ghost must manifest.
I do not like this idea. This idea can shit itself 6 times by sundown.
Come on, break the brooch, and let's get it over with.
No choice remains. Let it be done. And I'll be done with it!
You're here at last!
Step no closer!
I don't understand. Are you not glad to see me?
Now, Banisher! End this!
Not now. You need to hear the truth, both of you. That reminds me. Rebecca, you omitted to tell us that Ferdinando was your slave. That you owned him.
I loved him.
I was a slave! I was not free to leave. What kind of love is that?
What are you saying? We loved each other.
Love? No. I told my master what she wanted to hear. I gulled her with a lie. I thought you a fool. But no, you believed me because you wanted to. Yet you didn't believe me, did you? Not entirely. That's why you never freed me.
I loved you, and you loved me. It was but a piece of paper.
It's not just a piece of paper.
And a guarantee. I needed a guarantee.
You don't know what love is. You know only fear. You feared being undesired, being unnoticed, being alone.
True love requires you to let go.
Time to give this love story an ending.
Do I banish her? Do I send her? She's a slave owner. I'm not sending her.
Rebecca Hardgrave, you are blinded by your emotions. You cannot see the harm you do.
How can love be harmful?
You imposed your love on someone who could not refuse it. It was just another chain with which to bind him.
I only wanted him to be happy.
No, you didn't. You wanted him to be yours.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
My own master at last. You understood. I misjudged you. Thank you. Take this for your trouble.
I don't know what I just got. Alright. Find quality iron from Ellie. See, I'm gonna find this iron real quick.
You're new.
Name's Red Mc...
You look a...
Are you married?
Aye, to Abigail. I count myself lucky.
Marriage wasn't for us. But I suppose you could have come.
No, you could not.
Marriage is a union conceived by men.
Aye. Our feelings exactly. We were happy.
Regret? Oh, I've no regrets. She's a fine woman. I'll not say a word against her. Either... How often, Abigail, must we have this fight? How often must we argue?
We shall argue until you hear me.
I hear you. I hear a hog shadow, a narrow gnat, a selfish shrew.
Damn, you sure you love each other? I mean, there would be some quality iron in this blacksmith. I don't see it.
Mr. McCrae, you...
I don't know where the hell the blacksmith is. Now that I think about it. One at the general store.
Good day to you.
McRae.
Oh, what the hell? How'd you get over here so fast? Where's haunting at?
You've saved our sorry asses, sir. Of that, there's no doubt.
Andrew White.
You've earned us a rare bit of rest, and that comes most welcome.
You all right, soldier? You look drop dead weary.
The dead don't sleep, do they? And me being asleep won't stop them coming.
Can no one take your shift?
We're short-handed as it is. Besides, I can rest and keep watch at the same time. Old soldier trick.
All bullshit aside, what's going on?
Oh, what do you care? I have my problems and you have yours, so let me handle myself. I ain't important, and I don't deserve no help. Wasted time helping me anyway.
You heard the man. He wants no help. I see no reason to force it on him. For now, at least.
Alright.
Our folk.
They're farmers, not fighting. The fight's not...
That's wrong. We're doing up.
Wherefore the paradise, mind you. In nigh on 20 years' service, I've not met a commander more... But that was then, and this is now.
What?
Wow, she's like her husband. Only yet better. She reminds me of my old mum. The Queen of Topsfield Common, we used to... I surely did. Hero.
We're gonna go.
Good day to you. Good day, mate. Red McRae. Nah, too bad. We could use a fellow like you. See, I teach some of the lads, eh?
I shoot well enough.
Red, in the war, mate. King Philip's War. Aye. Joined up soon as I came of age. Shooting came natural. Once, I shot a man down.
Alright, so this guy does not want my help at this moment, so we're not gonna help him. I gotta find this iron though. I want
I'd
the
like
iron.
to help him.
Oh,
Old
no.
soldier and all.
All right. Let's start with his billet.
Where am I going? Locked by any chance? Nope. Legacy cache. Or never changes. Oh, we're here.
Pretty empty armory.
Looks like someone's been living in here.
Right. Andrew's things. Where are yous? No, that's not his stuff.
Eventually. Matthews.
War poems. They ruined me. No, I'll keep looking. Banisher Rule 92. By a man's things shall you know him.
I think you've made that one up.
An award given to a brave soldier. I believe we found Andrew's things.
Wife, Corinna White.
This is our best lead yet. I wonder if there's an infirmary.
After that, we might look for his train band record.
Well, that's convenient. We're gonna get the armory. I wonder if it's up top. It's stairs down.
Storeroom. Locked.
We got Bibles for days. I need to go hand these in. Yeah, I might have to go all the way around and go back up top. Few other reports I read before picking up that one. Yeah, he sounded quite arrogant when we talked to him. Alright.
A metal trinket to mark a life of sacrifice. Oh, I bet he'd rather have his sleep back.
At least he made it home.
Aye. And he didn't.
Any idea who this ghost might be?
We may know a soldier by his trail of dead. Could be anyone.
Now, Mr. Peabody, I shall drain the first boil. Ready?
Same sodding question every sodding time. No, I'm not damn well ready.
Excellent. Then we'll begin.
Be careful, goddarn it! Careful! Ah!
I know. I know.
Shh.
Are those your records?
Yes. Perhaps someday they may help someone.
Damn, Anne Wiggs has a lot of medical records. She has 4, it seems. Part 2.
"13 years is a long time to live haunted."
White must have a will of iron.
Kept it to himself. Must have been hellish. I'll talk to Andrew. Do you have the supplies you need?
I can treat a cough, perhaps cool a fever. Mr. Peabody needs more than calamine. But what he needs is not available, and we must accept it. My apologies. I did not wish to... Welcome to the infirmary.
I'm a banisher. Name's McCraith, but
Red, a pleasure to see a friendly face.
so,
That, sir,
I'm a personable...
that's not the same thing. I was sick.
I fell in love with a banisher. One of the best. Spent the happiest years of my life with her.
And where are they now?
Antea died in the meeting house in Eden Town.
Ah, that was you. I should have known.
Times being as they are, how come you only have the...
Mr. Peabody's illness is unsightly. Not my place to say.
Alright. Did you not...
If I did,
know...
Helen Preece comes when she can. He fought King Philip in the Wampanoag. Led his company well, I'm told.
Tell...
The bold lieutenant's widow. He's dead some year. She's as much as...
Oh, you're a...
All
Very
right.
well.
Oh, there are you.
Well, I've met Mary II, and she's a little prettier than I. I'm Red McCraith. I'm...
The Banisher come to gloat at sick old Cotton Peabody.
Where did you...
None of your business.
This comrade is why no one wants to talk.
You're no soldier. You're a brawler. I'm a proper soldier, me. Self-made, too. Left the family but under the captain himself, I did. And followed it.
When did you get...
What's it to you? I'm not so sick.
Aye. What's the word around?
No one tattles to me. Captain came by once. Worried for Andrew White.
There's a lot of it about. White's a gate guard, right?
He sees ghosts in his sleep. He's dreaming.
Tell me...
Let you get back to him. The captain, not that he calls no more.
You tell me about Helen
Lieutenant's wife. Stood second to the captain herself. Now she's in command. What? No.
Right. Who the hell are you?
Should have had your breakfast, friend. Anyway, greetings.
I'm Antea Duarte. This here is Red McWraith. We're Banishers. Now, who are you and what do you want? Are you the ghost haunting Andrew White?
You mute?
Is that a yes or a no? Who are you? This isn't gonna be easy, is it? Mute ghosts take forever.
This is pointless. We're hunting in the dark with no light and no spoor.
First, you have to find out what's keeping him from speaking. Andrew won't be much help. But if our friend here can't tell us what he wants, maybe he can show us. Do you want us to follow you? I think he wants us to follow him. He left stains. Clever. I'll keep an eye out so we don't lose them. Here, we can go on.
Alright.
I'm reminded of one of my first cases. The ghost was mute because the person haunted refused to talk.
So this one is mute because of Andrew.
I don't know. Maybe.
Eye Manor? Is that what that said?
Our new friend is waiting for us. This way. The ghost haunting Andrew seems weak. Drawing out the torture the better to enjoy it? Or holding itself back, afraid to feed too much?
If mine had been so kind, maybe they slept night. I'm jealous.
Don't be. These ones are the worst. Years withering, decades even. It's an awful way to go.
Have some of that! Our friend the ghost could have shown us a safer route.
Or he's just playing with us.
Alright.
He's leading us somewhere. Spectral writing on the wall. See for yourself. Our ghost does not seek revenge. That makes things easier.
Must abide. Give yourself, mate. Up. Must live. Courage, my friend. Joshua Gage gone too
Joshua
soon.
Gouge, gone too soon.
What's it going to say? Joshua Gouge outstayed his welcome. The ghost has something to show us.
Maybe Joshua was one of the people on the mission with the Andrew. Died, kind of blames himself for it, maybe? I don't know. Where am I going? What did I miss? Oh, I gotta reveal the spectral traits. And of course, it's on the other side.
Over here.
I knew this guy was gonna wake up. Not gonna. Really?
Joshua looks kindly on Andrew. What were they to each other?
brothers in arms, but you never feel as close to a mate as when you fight by his side. You fight for the man beside you, not for money, not for a king, for your mate.
You have friends from the war. First I've heard of them.
They lost contact. Maybe when this is over, I'll look them up. Most young men are taught to dream of war. And when they get there, they dream of home. And they're not busy fighting and dying, that is.
The stain is fading.
You interact with something? Oh, looks like I just need to go up. Oh, couldn't see it.
He wants us to follow him.
We've been following him. Oh, there's the endless thing over there. Kind of circling around where we entered.
Let's get back up.
Oh, I missed! Wait, was that not on him?
Get lost, won't you?
Or that was on him?
Wait, the stain is fading.
Oh, we're going down to the endless thing over here. But straight out. Okay. Oh, hey, this thing.
Voices from the dead ripple here.
Shite! To arms! To arms! They waylay us!
The right flank! Hold them off!
Josh! Behind you!
Goddamn bastard in cold! Help me!
Joshua! No!
Nice to meet you again, Joshua.
You want us to help Andrew White give up his guilt and get on with his life. Am I right?
We know you died fighting by his side. Is that why he feels guilty? Is this why you can't speak? Well, I've been there. I'll do everything I can to help.
If help we can.
Only these two could talk to each other.
Andrew needs to start talking. As long as he swallows his guilt, nothing will change. There's a wall between these two, and we must knock it down.
I may be able to do that. Andrew failed to save his friend and blames himself for it.
Guilt is normal, but you must let it go.
I had claw marks on it.
None of this explains what binds the ghost here.
Hello. The navigator. Must be a thing around here. Another one right there. Circle. Oh hey, it's the
This is cursed, no doubt.
locked chest. The locked, whatever, cursed chest, I don't know. Well, if you see one more doll around here, we'll open up this chest. I just happen to see these two. I'm not gonna go hunting for it though. Door down here. Just go. Some sort of storage kind of area, I guess. Where'd you go?
Good to see you living, sir. Keep it.
I don't usually bring it up, but I was a soldier too.
Thought as much. Where'd you fight?
Well, first I fought my way across half the Highlands. Later I'd fight wherever my paymaster sent me. Bavaria, Bohemia, Austria.
What's your war story then? We all have one.
Oh wow. Older friend?
In a tavern in Paris, with 3 of my comrades. A Turkman stood us drinks and offered us work, fighting for the Ottomans against the Viennese, and the Poles, the Prussians, and whoever else. And the pay was good. A villa each in Cyprus and slaves all of our own. I said I'd not have slaves and I'd not turn my coat. I will, said my friend Lucas, but I'll free the slaves. I shook his hand and wished him well. 9 months later, my band ambushed a Turkish emissary on escort to Venice. I found Lucas by the side of the road. I buried him where he fell.
Well, probably wasn't you that shot him, was it? Hard to know, I suppose. But you know what never leaves? The smell. That sickening, coppery vapor rising as a man's life pools beneath him. For all those brave young boys we send off in search of glory, that stink is their rude awakening.
Easier to die with than live with, perhaps.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. But come. Blood soaks away. Let's not dwell upon the past, and men long gone.
You're not like this, but we must speak of Joshua.
Leave it be. In the past, where it belongs.
Your past is very much present. Your friend Joshua has a message for you.
He wants to take revenge. I know it.
Opposite.
You're no wrong. He wants to give you freedom. He never blamed you. You blamed yourself.
Why would he not seek revenge? He's due it.
He doesn't see it that way.
I shot him. I was trying to save him and I shot him.
Hold on. How did this happen?
We were skirmishing in the forest. 2 Indian fellas bore down on Joshua. Dropped one, but the other had him cold. I was 20 yards away. I raised my musket, pulled the trigger. Bullet went straight through his skull.
Did you admit it later? I mean, no one would have thought the worst of you. A battle like that, well, shite happens.
Shite happens to shite soldiers. I said nothing. I wanted it over. I want it over. I don't want to live. I want to die. Please. Please. Put me out of my misery.
What is it with you people wanting to die? Deadly serious now. You sure this is what you want? You're in no doubt.
I'm certain. I can take it no more and do not want to.
No. You survived. Now you must live.
Joshua? Is that you? It cannot be. I saw you dead.
It is, old friend. I've tried for the longest time to speak to you, but your guilt took my voice. You must live in peace.
I have done the right. I shot you. I was sure my aim was good, but it was not. I shot you.
It was an accident, Andrew. You tried to save me. You failed, but you may make amends. Until you give yourself peace, I cannot have mine. Save me, Andrew, save me. Give yourself peace and save me.
Joshua, you have spoken. Andrew, you've heard. It's time to end the story.
I think Andrew deserves some ascending. Not Andrew, Joshua.
Gouge, you've lingered in silence for too long. You can go.
I can. Thank you, Banishers. Thank you, Andrew.
Time to say goodbye, boys.
I'm sorry, my friend. I've carried the weight of your death as far as I can.
The debt, if any, is paid. Live your life.
Farewell, Joshua. You've done your duty and more.
Farewell, old friend.
You have been here.
Well, at least he ascended. What's that?
I'm good for nothing after that. Thanks for your help. I'll not forget it.